They're so wild. All right, we got Colton Hood. Since it's Adam's birthday, he can start us off today.
Hey, Colt. Kind of break down that interception for me. What did that feel like to get out there and have an expanded role?
It felt great. Just knowing I've been working my butt off all camp, all season, just trying to get on the field and making the most out of the opportunities I get. Then just being able to get out there and make a play like that for my team. It was surreal, my first college interception, so I plan to keep it rolling and keep getting better.
Tyler, you got one?
Well, was that Preston that you tripped up on? What was he kind of saying to you after that?
Yeah, I was running and I tried to cut back and I saw his foot. I tried to jump over, but he hit me, and I was like, "Dang, P, you done made me fall." I was gonna score, do a little celebration, but it was cool. We was all hype and everything, so yeah, he was happy for me.
Brian, you got one?
Colton, talked to you this summer, and you mentioned coming here. You want to come here because of the opportunity.
Yeah.
Are you feeling like this is the opportunity you wanted? Are you getting what you wanted?
Yes, sir. I am getting that opportunity. Just learning from all the older guys and just learning from Coach Prime and Coach Mathis. They just making me better every day. I'm loving it right now. Just learning the game and getting better. So.
Matt, you got one?
What's it like playing in that cornerback room? You got Travis, you got Preston, you got DJ. A lot of guys seen a lot of snaps. I mean, are you taking a lot, learning a lot from those guys?
Yeah. Like on the sideline, like if I would mess up something in practice or in the game, Travis will always like help me out. Just because he has a lot more experience than I do. So in that effect, the guys we're all like really close and we all help each other get better at our game. So.
Is that something you try and be a sponge around those guys, try and soak up as much as you can?
Yes, sir. Of course. Like I want to take everything that I don't know that they do know. I want to know, and if I know something they don't know, I tell them as well. So we all just make each other better.
Scott, you got one?
Yeah, what do you see from on tape watching Arizona? What do you guys need to do from a secondary standpoint to slow down a really talented quarterback and one of the best receivers in college football?
We just need to trust our technique and just be who we are. We got the guys to cover them, I believe. So if we just trust our technique and be who we are, we'll shut them down for sure.
Nick, you got one?
How do you feel like your game has developed throughout this season?
I think I've become a lot more like cerebral, and like knowing what's going on, learning formations and things like that, and knowing what's going to come with each formation or wherever the receivers line up. So, yeah, I think that's where I've expanded the most.
Jake, you got one?
Colton, who are the kind of NFL players or other players you try to watch and model your game after?
So actually, I used to train with Patrick Peterson, so that's like one of my main guys. Of course, Coach Prime, obviously, and probably right now, I would say probably Pastor Tan. J.C. Horn, those two guys are really good at what they do, and they shut down the other guy and press man. That's the type of corner I want to be. So,
Anything else for Colton? Go ahead.
How have you enjoyed playing with your brother again?
man, it's been so fun. Like I don't even get homesick because I'm always with them. I'm with them all the time, so we have a great time just being around each other. And then like when we're in practice, and if I see them do great, I'm gonna tell them. If I see them do something wrong, I'm gonna tell them, and we all feed off each other that way. So we're making each other better.
All right, thanks, Colton.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I'm on deck.
Yes, sir.
Good.
How everybody doing?
Good.
We're going to go Adam again since it's his birthday, Coach.
Adam's birthday?
Yeah.
My birthday was last Friday, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you as well. Have you ever had 4 receivers go down in one game? And how was kind of your group rebounding from Saturday?
The first question, no, I never had that situation happen to me before, but I tell you what, man, the guys in the room that's why you coach them all, right? You get everybody ready to play. You got a travel squad list of guys, which is 11 for us, so you get all those guys ready to play. And I thought those guys stepped in, the backup stepped in and did a great job. So I'm not bothered by that at all, because I think we'll get a couple guys back. I don't know when, but we'll get them back. So I thought those guys, like I said, they stepped in and did the job that we all expected them to do.
Yeah, you got something?
When we're talking about Will Shepherd, right? Maybe a little bit of a slower start to the year, but he's really started to find his footing. What have you seen from him the last few weeks specifically?
Just consistency. I mean, obviously, he's got it's a new environment for him, new quarterback, new situation, new expectations, and so just him being consistent, being who he is, and just going to work every day. I'm sure he's balanced some things internally for physicality or physical. So, he's just been steady, and he continues to do that. I mean, I think he's hitting his stride at the right time. This is the time of year where you need all guys hitting on their cylinders.
whether it's him or anybody else, how do you deal when, there's like a big drop? What do you tell guys?
We hadn't had many, so I hadn't really had to have that conversation. But that situation the other night, I'm sure that's what you're referring to. The lights were a little effective on that situation. So on that, man, you play the next play. Here's the thing I've always told guys in the beginning: receivers drop ball, quarterbacks throw picks, running backs fumbles. It's football. You just got to continue to play the next play.
Thanks.
Scott, go ahead.
Coach Shador said on his podcast yesterday that Jordan O is kind of that next man up with some of the injuries, and that he already has trust in Jordan because of the way he practices. What are some of the things that Jordan does well from your perspective that you think he can add to this offense?
Well, obviously, I think Jordan is another one of those guys in the room. He's very coachable. He works hard. He works extremely hard to prepare himself to be a guy when needed. And the other thing, apparently, what he's done is he's gained the trust of the quarterback. So whatever Shador says, that's what we're going to do. So Shador feels comfortable with him. He's confident in him. I have no issue with that. I feel the same way about Jordan. He's done nothing but demonstrate since I've been here that he deserves an opportunity.
I asked DeJounte Wester yesterday how him and Shador's relationship has developed. He said, just getting started. They were showing you previews, but they haven't reached that maybe level that you may want to see or they wanted to see between each other. What are you seeing from them in practice, and what do you feel like maybe is missing between them?
No, I don't think anything's missing. I think what they're doing is just building a chemistry. It takes time to build a chemistry. DeJounte just got here. Obviously, when you got Travis, that those guys and Shador's played together a number of years together. So, you kind of got to find your niche, and I think he's doing a great job along with Jimmy and the rest of those guys just finding their niche as far as where they fit in. So I think they just need to continue to connect. I think they have a few touchdowns together. Just continue to build on that chemistry.
Troy, go ahead.
Traylon Miller's played all over the place this year. He ended up filling in a lot at receiver the other night. How much confidence do you have in him to fill in at receiver, and how rare is that for a true freshman?
It's extremely rare for a true freshman. You don't see a lot of that. I think my confidence is growing daily from practice. I think everybody needs to understand, you build that trust and that confidence as a coach as you watch guys practice. And all he's done is put his hard hat on, come to work every day and work to get better. He's coachable. He listens to not only myself but his teammates, and so he wants to be a great player. He wants to be one of the best to ever play the game. So you're able to slide him in different situations because he's that coachable and he's locked in. So I have no issue with him playing. I'm extremely confident with him playing. He's played the entire year, and the fact that he continues to show up every day and work hard, he'll play more.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, I got 2 questions for you.
Yes, sir.
First on LeJounte, it sounds like he's handled well, like a different role. He obviously caught a ton of passes last year. How have you seen him just kind of adjust to being in a new role where he's not going to catch the ball like he did last year?
Well, he understands. One of the conversations we've had with all the guys, not just him, right? It's a talented room. Guys, it's loaded. The 4 guys you see all the time, it's actually, we're probably about 8 deep. And so, he understands that. The biggest thing is building the chemistry within the room. We can't do anything as individuals. We got to work together as a team. And not only as a team, but we got to work together as a unit, a receiving core unit. He's an alpha dog, man. He first came in, he wasn't happy with that, but we had to put a leadership role on him, and he's accepted the leadership role, and that's part of being a leader. Just knowing when your opportunities come and take advantage of it. He's getting targeted, so make sure you make the best of your targets.
And then I also want to ask you about Cordell Russell and kind of his progression now. Obviously, he was injured early on, but where is he at this point?
Yeah, he right now just getting his feet under and just continue to learn what we're doing here and just get comfortable with what's happening. I don't foresee anything changing. So, at this point, but you never know. We're decimated right now, so we'll just kind of see where we are and just kind of see where his progression is. What I don't want to do is put that kid in a situation to fail. And so I have to be confident that he understands what we're doing and can fit in what we're doing.
Last one, Nikki, go ahead.
How's Jimmy Horn feeling just with his knee and his progress?
He practiced today, so he feels really good. I'm excited. I have Jimmy back. We'll also practice today too, so we'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach.
You got it. Thank you. Boom, boom.
How y'all doing?
Waylon Miller. Adam came to be a 3 for today.
Okay. Traylon, what have you learned about playing college football these first 6 games?
Playing college football, it's what you live up for. It's what you work for. Everything I expected, I'm getting out of it so far. So I'm living.
Tyler, you want?
Traylon, Coach Prime always talks about the high school guys that they do recruit here, they expect to play right away. How much of a confidence boost was that for you when you first got here, just knowing that they do expect a lot out of true freshmen?
It meant a lot. You see all the transfer guys you get, and people from high school don't want to come here because of that. because they're scared of the work. And, you know, I feel like if you work, you know, they cannot shine anybody. So just putting in the work on and off the field, it'll take you a long way.
What are the biggest things that you've seen personally from Arizona kind of going into this matchup?
Personally, I see they like to do a lot of man. So we're going to have to win our one-on-one matchups, you know, get open for the quarterback and catch every ball he throws us.
Brian, go ahead.
Did you think your first couple college starts would be a running back?
Honestly, coming here, you know, coming to meetings, getting recruited, I want to be used like a Devo segment type of player. So wherever I can get the ball, like, I don't care. Just throw me the ball and give me some space to work with.
How much are you enjoying that aspect that you can do both those things?
I'm loving it. I'm most definitely loving it. You know, just getting the ball, knowing who's out there with me, trusting the guys around me, I'm living it.
Scott, go ahead.
Jordan, what is it that you think Shador expects out of his receivers, and how do you think you've been able to kind of earn his trust so quickly?
I feel like as a plan for him, he has to trust you. You know, that's the biggest thing as a quarterback. So once he gets the trust from him, you know, he just wants us to win our one-on-one matchups and make it comfortable for him back there. So as long as we win and give him the time to make us look good, we're going to be great.
You have a position group that is full of a lot of experienced guys, a lot of leaders. Do you just kind of try and act like a sponge and soak up what you can from those guys?
Most definitely. Knowing this is probably my last year with those guys, you know, I learned as much as I can from Tay, Jimmy, Trav, Will, even Terrell. You know, I just soak up everything, all the little knowledge they teach me. I know I just take it in day by day.
What is the most misunderstood thing about Shador?
People doesn't see the hard work he puts in. You know, they try to bash him on social media, but he's nothing like that. You know, he's a great man, great son, a great quarterback. You know, I feel like, honestly, the best quarterback in college football. So they don't see that. They try to bash him from what what the media shows. But besides that, he's a great person.
Jack, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
How do you feel like the Buffs corners have helped your game and developed you to become a better wide receiver?
Most definitely. You know, coming into college, you know, high school wasn't nothing like this. I had to learn a lot of technique, just the little things, paying attention to details, you know. And these corners out here, I feel like we have the best corners in the Big 12. So, you know, they push me every day. I have to get my all every day. So that just gets me better, prepare me for what's next.
Anything else for Jalen? Go ahead.
How much do you feel like? How far do you feel like you've come just in the first half of the season? It's just 6 games in, 6 games ago. How much do you feel like you've grown, and just where do you feel like you can get over the next 6 games?
Most definitely, you know, just not on the field, but just my wisdom and talent-wise, you know, just paying attention to the little things like reading a corner, just being at the spot at the right time, just technique, release. You know, I learned so much just from being here from Coach Field and the other receivers around.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
That's all for today, y'all.